Hi guys, I'm going to be showing you how to make another one of my family classic go-to recipes. My basic homemade pasta sauce with penne pasta. It's delicious, affordable, it's healthy, because in this sauce we've got a lot of hidden veg. We've got some leek, carrots, celery, courgettes, an aubergine, onions, some garlic, mushrooms, veg stock, tomato puree, passata, oregano, pasta, parmesan. You're gonna need a nice sharp knife, grater, a heavy bottomed, medium to large size pot, a nice big pot for your pasta, and a jug. First, we're gonna need to chop some onions. We wanna chop off the top. We want to leave the root bit on because that's going to hold the onion together while we chop it. Remember, tuck your fingers in and you want to start slicing down into the onion. That root is still holding it together, see? And then we're going to go across that way, and then we've got finely chopped onions. We need about 4 cloves of garlic because these are quite small. I might use 5. Put the back of the knife, give it a little bash, and then it just pops right out of its skin. And I'm using the rocking method Jamie taught me. You just put the tip of your knife on the board, fingertips on the top so they stay out of the way, and we just rock the knife backwards and forwards. We don't need to chop this too fine because it's going to cook for quite a while. We're going to put this pan on to a medium heat. We're going to put in about a tablespoon of olive oil. Tuck in the onion and the garlic. Give that a little stir. Into there, put a tablespoon of dried oregano. My kids are a bit fussy. Your kids might be a bit fussy. You might have fussy grown-ups who don't really like vegetables. We're going to grate pretty much most of the ingredients in this sauce so that when they cook, they break down and you won't see them. That's why we call it hidden veg. Believe me, they'll love it. This sauce is one of my greatest achievements in the kitchen. So we've got a leek, carrots. I wouldn't bother peeling them, they've been washed. Celery. If there's any other vegetables you think might work well in it, give it a try. Let me know. You never know, I might put it in my own. Mushrooms. Aubergine. If you're cooking on a budget like I do, you want your food to go a little bit further. It bulks it up. Just think, you've put in all this work. Imagine the satisfaction you'll have on your face, in your heart, when you put this down in front of your family and they eat it all, and they clean their plates and they tell you how great it was. You'd be so much more satisfied than just opening a jar and putting it into a pan. So, courgettes. You can peel them if you want, don't have to. The best part is, the hardest part's over. From here, it's plain sailing. So leave this alone, let it soften down for about 10 minutes. I think this is a good time to have a little tidy down and get yourself ready for the next stage. What we need to do now is we need to get some tomato puree, 2 tablespoons, and now we're gonna get a carton of passata. In that goes, lovely. There's still quite a bit left. We put a little bit of water and then no waste. And we'll mix that in. And now a little spoonful of sugar. The tomato puree, tomatoes and passata could be quite bitter, so the sugar just balances it out a little bit. We're gonna need 750 ml of hot stock. I'm using a veg stock cube. Ain't no shame in my game. Right, and we're going to add that straight into the sauce. Give it a stir. So now we've got all the ingredients in. We're going to leave this on a really low heat, simmering away just for half an hour. Come back and stir it once or twice just to make sure it's not sticking. Sometimes with dry pasta, you can overcook it, you can undercook it. So I'm just going to give you a few tips just to get it right. In this pot, I've got quite a lot of boiling water. Now we want the pasta to have room to move around because it's going to swell a little bit and we don't want them to all get stuck together in a big lump. I'm going to put quite a generous pinch of salt, 500 gram packet of pasta, pour it in. We're going to leave this to cook for about 10 to 12 minutes. You hear a lot of people on these programmes that are always al dente, al dente. It basically means on the tooth. So if it's got a bit of bite in it, that's what we want. We want to be able to chew it. Perfect. We want to get a cup and take some of the cooking water out. All the old Italians do this. This is their secret. We're going to keep this, and you'll see why in a minute. Let's just drain this off. We're going to take some of this lovely sauce, because we want to coat every single piece of pasta. We've just got orange pasta now, nothing at the bottom. And that's why we keep some of the cooking liquid, because it's like a sponge and it's sucking up everything. We want to put a little bit more liquid in, just to keep it loose and silky and gorgeous. So, let's plate this up. This is a great meal. Feeds between 4 to 6 people. I like to finish it off with some Parmesan cheese, a little drizzle of olive oil, and a tiny pinch of pepper. And there you go. My basic homemade pasta sauce with penne pasta. You've done an amazing job, well done. You've got 8 vegetables in there that nobody knows about. The kids are gonna love it. But let me show you the best part. Look at how much you got left. You can portion this up and put it in the freezer for one of those days when you're in late and you don't feel like cooking. Or it can be used for my spaghetti and meatballs recipe and my lasagna recipe. So give it a go. Let me know how you get on in the comments box below. Good luck. If you like this recipe and you want to see more of mine or any of the other gang from Jamie Oliver's FoodTube, don't forget, click this link and subscribe now.
Deep.